Hi friends, Teacher Loretta here, and today I will be reading I Am Jax, Protector of the Ranch, and this book ties in to the video I did a few days ago about livestock guardian dogs, and I will be reading this book in a series of videos as it is a chapter book and too long to read in one video. I have my reading buddies behind me as always, and today we're also going to be looking at a standard, and today's standard is I can tell who the author and illustrator of the story is and what their roles are. And the author of the story is Stier. She is the one who wrote the story. And the illustrator is Francisca Rosa, and she drew the pictures in the story. Okay, and I have Clover and another lamb here to help me tell the story of Jax, Protector of the Ranch. Chapter 1. I am dozing in sweet prairie grass when I see it. A quick flash of black and white fur streaks past me. I jerk my head up from my paws. What in thunder? Then I settle myself. I know who that is. There's no mistaking that lightning flash blur of energy. That's Sweep, another working dog on this ranch. Sweep and I don't hang out much, but I guess we respect each other well enough. Like me, Sweep tends to the sheep, but our jobs are very different. My name is Jax. I am a Great Pyrenees, but my job title is livestock guardian dog. That's what I've heard Gail, the human ranch owner, tell visitors. Like other guardian dogs on this ranch, I rest a lot during the day. Mostly I nap close by the sheep I guard. I may look slow next to Sweep, but when there's a predator, any animal that aims to make a meal of my sheep, I am as quick as I need to be. Sweep, on the other paw, is a border collie. She's a herding dog and works as a team with Gail. Together, they move the sheep from one side of the ranch to another. Whenever Sweep shows up, I know it's time for the sheep and me to get a move on. Slowly, I raise my big fur body and stretch. Gail gives me a pat as she walks past in her boots and big hat. Then I feel two smaller hands ruffle my fur. Hey there, Jax, did you miss me? I know that voice anywhere. That's Colton, a young human. He must be visiting the ranch today. Colton buries his face in my thick white fur and gives me a squeeze. Colton is a great kid, always kind and friendly. I might not put up with anything from predators, but Colton can hug me all he wants. I don't mind. Grandma, can Jack stay with us in that house tonight? Colton asks. Please, I bet he'd like to watch a dog movie with me. Grandma is one of Gail's names, but only Colton calls her that. Gail shakes her head. I know Jax is a sweetheart, Colton, and I know he's your favorite, but that gentle giant won't be happy in the house when his flock is out here. She says, those sheep are his real family. He needs to be with them and the other guardian dogs. You know that. Colton sighs. And gives me one more hug. I nuzzle my head against his shoulder to show that I like him too. After Colton lets go of me, something on the ground catches my eye. I know I must act fast. I give Colton a firm nudge and he stumbles back. Don't be so pushy, Jax, Colton says and laughs. He thinks I'm being playful, but I'm not. I've just spotted a mound of dirt swarming with fire ants. One of us must have accidentally stepped on their nest. Colton may not know it, but I just saved him from some very painful ant bites. Even though he's not one of my sheep, I watch out for Colton and my other human friends too. Let's move back, Colton, I hear Gail call out. Time for Sweep to get to work. Colton brushes off his jeans and strides away. I follow. We both know it's best to hightail it out of Sweep's way when she's on duty. Back near the sheep, Sweep's furry face and dark ears are turned upward. Tense and waiting. Finally, Gail speaks a command. Away to me, Gail says. Sweep silently circles to the back of the flock. After another command from Gail, Sweep drops down with her backside in the air, her head low to the ground. She aims her steady eyes at the sheep, and they skitter away from her, moving like a big fluffy cloud with hooves. Now, if any other animal bossed my sheep around that way, I'd be after that varmint. But Sweep and I have an understanding. Sweep never nips the sheep or gets too close. In her own way, she protects the sheep too, by bringing them to new feeding pastures or safer parts of the ranch. At last, Sweep herds the flock to the fenced-in pasture where they'll stay for the night. I try to trot along behind. With her work done, Sweep bounds alongside Colton and Gail through the pasture gate. They hop into Gail's big white pickup truck and rumble away. Sweep will probably spend tonight in a soft doggy bed in Gail's ranch house. But me? I may sleep. I am glad to stay right where I am needed. I may sleep during the day, but I'm busy and extra alert at night. Dusk to dawn is the most dangerous time for my flock. There are things in the dark that terrify sheep, with good reason. Just yesterday, in the dead of night, I heard some high-pitched howls a ways off. That has me worried. So now, as the sun sets and the humans and the herding dog wind down their day, my workday begins. And we're going to stop there for today. And next time we will begin with Chapter 2, Our Team. I hope you enjoyed Chapter 1 and will join me again for the rest of the story as we continue on in more videos. And that's all for now. Bye!